you see as far as, when you watched the film, as far as pass pressure from the front? Were you guys happy with the pressure you guys got, or do you feel like it needs to get better? Where do you feel like you guys are?
If you go back and look at the tape, I think that obviously we all think we could be better. But the biggest thing, I think that that Goff did a good job of, getting the ball off. I mean, there's times where guys had clean wins. Hargrave, myself, Sweaty, BG, all the guys had clean wins. I think I go back and look at one where Marlon had one under way under 2 seconds and the ball was gone. So those are things you look at. But obviously, our time will come. There's going to be times where the quarterback do hold the ball. I mean, it's week one. There's no panic.
Fletcher, what'd you see from the run game and run support? Obviously, Detroit was very successful. What do you guys think you need to improve on?
I mean, you still got to go back to, I think it was 3 plays. Take those 3 plays away. I don't think, we're even having a whole lot of conversation about the run game. I think the second play of the game hit for 50 yards. So, and there was a play like 30-something that hit for a pretty good bit. I mean, you take those 3 plays away, I think we're fine. But I mean, we got to respect those guys. They get paid to play this game too, and they made some big plays. We gave up some rushing yards, and there's things we got to fix and work on, and we know that. So that's why week 2, another chance, another great team, another great offensive line, and we're looking forward to it.
How important is it now that you have that one game under your belt, week 2 here with, as far as football conditioning goes and tackling, things like that? How much can that first game help going into this week?
I think every team go through it. Every team go through it. Every player go through it. Those first few games where, guys just played in the preseason, still trying to catch up, still trying to get their feet under them. The good thing is, again, I just said it's week 2, week 1 behind us. So it'll be better. I know it'll be better. We talked about it. We appreciate it. And the guys know that, we have to be better. It starts today. Take it to the grass today.
What does Monday Night Football mean to you?
I mean, number one, we're the only game on TV. Number 2, especially opening day over here. I wouldn't say opening day, but our first home game. We had opening day last week. But our first home game, especially, being in the, Monday Night Football game, and the atmosphere and everything's going to be crazy. We're looking forward to it. If we're going to be good, we got to be able to beat, a team like this, play really good against a team like this because, that's on the way.
What's the top of the list of what must be better this week?
I mean, we just got everything. I mean, overall, defensively. I mean, we know that we gave up 35 points last week, and that's not our standard. Our standard is keep a team to a certain amount of points. And obviously, you'll take a win. But at the end of the day, 35 points is, that's a lot. We can't keep continuing to give up that. But I know the guys will be better. We're excited about another opportunity to go play another good football team.
But a lot of fans, after the 35 points, were not real happy with Jonathan Gannon. I know you guys had differing viewpoints at times last season. How do you see what the defense is doing right now? Are guys in the right spots? Is it the right scheme?
I mean, honestly, I don't think many people outside of this locker room know how hard it is to win an NFL football game, about what we put our bodies through, about the process of getting to the game, how hard that is mentally and physically it is on the human body. So we know in the locker room how hard it is, and if you've been around football, professional football that is, you know how hard it is to win an NFL football game because those guys get paid too.
Hey, Fletch, what kind of difficulties does this offense pose for you guys? They obviously have talent, that different scheme, sort of that Rams philosophy, a lot of movement. What kind of difficulties does that present?
And I think their offense is very explosive. I mean, I think they start up front. They got a great group of guys up front. They all play together, and I got a great running back, good quarterback, good receivers, just all around. I mean, I think they're really explosive. It was going to be a challenge for us. I think, get the feel of the way that they're trying to attack us and going into the game, and obviously with film this week and practice, and tighten up the loose ends and making sure that we're ready. Make it about us, and I think that's all that matters.
2 more.
On the offensive side, there's a lot of debate, or I should say debate, discussion this week about what's a late hit against a mobile quarterback. As a defensive player, you've seen quarterbacks who run a lot. What's your approach in those situations when they're about to slide?
Just being smart, not costing the team 15 yards. Obviously, not costing yourself, money. I think the biggest thing is knowing when to pull up, knowing when the guy's going down, and there's a gray area in there. If he's going down, you just got to stay away from him, especially stay away from the head neck area. So I think they put that rule in there, but as football players, we can't slow down. As professionals, we can't slow down. We got to play this game full speed because the minute you slow down is the minute you get hurt. So you got to be smart about it, knowing, when to pull up, obviously still playing full speed and, not cost the team or yourself.
All right, thanks.